Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's old Pappy back with another one, and I'm going to show you today 2 or 3 games with my new clan Brotherhood. That's right, I've just recently joined the Hood family of clans. There's several different clans. We're all up in S League. You know what? It's been a real good time. That the guys are great, and I just wanted to show you what it's like, because I totally had forgotten what it is like to run with full squads. I used to be in Vox. I used to be in, before that I was in a clan called Dominion, and I even was, way back when, was in a clan called XCons, one of the old school clans from like 2014, 2015. But for the longest time, I've been in my own clan, because I went and just launched a clan, and the idea was I was playing a lot of solo, and I never really had a chance to squad with my clanmates. And so I launched my own clan because I just wanted to tag, and I kind of created a home for players like me who want the benefits of being in a clan but can't squad all the time. Well, short story long, overpowered is the clan, and they're doing great. I just recently handed leadership over to a great guy in the clan, and it's become a bit of a clan for expert league guys, and and guys in masters and a few champions. But I wanted to kind of get back into this high level S League clanning, and so here I am, and I just wanted to show you, because holy crap, did I ever forgot. Look, I just got myself a godlike here. I totally forgot the chaos that it is like when you're in an S clan, especially when you run with a complete squad. And so I am going to show you 2 or 3 games here, and you know what, I hate to say it, look at the beacons here, and I feel bad. This is not meant to it's not meant to be a dig at the players we're playing against whatsoever, because I've been on the other end of this type of beatdown so many times. If I had a nickel for every time I got a good spanking from my S clan, I literally be driving a Tesla right now. So we're just in these guys squad. Look at this, the game isn't even 3 minutes old, and we're up 4 or 5 beacons, and I didn't even get a chance to really do an intro, and the game is over. I only got 800,000 damage there because the game basically was over. And so my mind is kind of blown a little bit here. And, again, it's not meant, any of these games, they're not meant to basically be a knock against who we're playing, because we get our butts kicked as well. I'm not pretending. But one of the things that I totally had forgotten about running with a full clan of like champion league guys is how absolutely overwhelming it is for the red team if there are a bunch of randoms. And I've played so many random games over the years. Like I would go dizzy trying to count how many random games I have played. I'm an old school player. I've been playing since 2014, right? And yet if you look at my stats, if you ever play me and look at my stats, my wins aren't very high. I have more than 10,000 wins or something like that, but compared to guys that have 30, 40,000 wins, why? Because I have played in my lifetime since 2014, probably fully 95% of all my games have been random. And so it's always me against max guys, me against an S clan, me against, totally max champions players. And so to have the shoe on the other foot is kind of crazy for me to see this. So let's just jump into a game. I'm going to start just describing what's happening here. It's literally chaos. These guys are trying to basically fight us off, and instantly what we're doing is we are pushing them all the way back. We've got them hemmed in on this side to the left-hand corner. You look at the beacons. We're threatening to go up 4 beacons to 1 again. This is a totally different match, totally different players. And then you can kind of just see, I'm just taking down a hawk with 4 sonic weapons, and I just take them down with my scorpion. I dive in behind these guys. I give them a little spank, a little tickle, a little how do you like me now? Maybe I'll take them out for ice cream after. But right now I pin them against the wall. I zip zap back, totally safe. There you go. We're up 4 beacons to 1. This guy wants to take me down. He triggered my last stand. I'm going to remind him why my name's Old Pappy, and he's not allowed to do that kind of thing. And again, look at the beacons. That is one of the things, if you're playing a beacon game, that's one of the things when you're playing against a full S clan. if you're running random, you really got to make sure that you do not let us get on your beacons like this. You know, especially a beacon rush. A lot of times S-clans play beacon rush. I got myself another rampage. Last game I had a godlike. The problem with this when you play against S-clans is that if we get deep into your spawn, I mean, look at that. Look at all. Oh my God! Look at the beacons we got here. 4 beacons to 1. They're down 2 men now, at least 2 men. And they are trying as hard as they can to push us off. But I mean, you look at my teammates. There's Wise Owl in front of me. Clank down, all the way down, capturing their home beacon. You know, I mean, we're just all over the place. It's not really a fair battle. Again, I apologize to anybody who's in the game. This is not a knock. It's just trying to give you viewers, if you're not in S-clans, give you guys an idea, a bird's eye view of just the challenges. And this is kind of funny. Look at this. So there's old Wise Owl, which is a mouthful to say 10 times fast, and I'm old Pappy. So he's getting the double old treatment here. Oh my gosh, look at this poor bugger. We got him pinned against a wall, and we're just hammering him and hammering him. You know, I don't know. Maybe he should have swept or swiped right on Tinder because he got a date he didn't want from the 2 of us there, that's for sure. But anyway, let's see what we did in this one. I got 1 million damage. And look at that. Their bottom guy only got 143,000 damage. Now, one of the things I should talk about as well, I think this is the final game, so we'll watch one more game. One of the other things you got to think about when you are running in an S-clan is that a lot of times, unless you play against another maxed S clan or Champions League clan anyway, I mean the A clan, the A level clans are good. There's lots of B level clans that are very strong. They just don't have the activity, right? So you got to remember the S rank, A rank, B rank. It measures a lot of times activity, right? And in terms of the cups you get. But of course, you know, if you win more games, your cups go up. But one of the things you got to keep in mind with these guys, if you're on one of these teams, and it's kind of a double-edged sword, and that is that you don't get a lot of silver. You know, I mean, you don't do a lot of damage because the games end so fast. And so that's why, you know, in a future video, I'll show a couple of the high-level games that we play against other S-clans, and you'll kind of see the difference in the scores, right? But it's kind of crazy that, you know, in a game like 2 games ago, I'll score 893,000 damage, and then in a S versus S major clan battle, there will be multiple people on your team scoring 4 million. Some might even score 5, 6. I played a game recently where some guy scored close to 7, and I just literally saw a game the other day where someone scored 10 million. I'm talking million damage. That's how crazy it is, because these guys have like super powered bots, but they have lots and lots of health, and they can heal, and it's cuckoo craze. So anyway, but look at this again, you know, up 4 beacons to 1. Looks like they're going to get maybe 1 beacon back, but still, I mean, you know, not really a fair fight. One of the things I'm also doing, just to FYI, I basically am running 2 hangars, and so I have one that's more of a long-range hangar, and I literally just basically run it on Springfield and Canyon, and then I have this one, which is sort of the hangar for all the other maps, and I try to make sure that I keep a couple scorpions in this hangar, A, because I like scorpions and they're fun, but also B, because they're great with all these maps where you're hiding behind barriers. Right, like it's just nothing pisses people off more than when they're in their precious hawk, or they're in their, you know, they're in their beautiful Demeter or their brand new Fafnir, and suddenly me being a little arsehole, I zip in behind them and give you a how do you like me now with my scorpion, right? It's just I really think that there's some of these maps where you really need it. Another one where scorpions are really handy is, say, the carrier map. You know, I cannot. I mean, again, I'd be a billionaire if I had a nickel for every time I played carrier and just got killed because the other team had all kinds of scorpions, and all they do is just hide on the other end of the ship and then beam in behind you and kill you, right? So I always make sure I keep a couple of those. Lots of short-range brawlers, lots of explosive weapons like you're seeing here, the cryo-style weapons. Why? Because there's so many shells out there. And so these weapons are, and the flame weapons, you know, igniters and embers and etc. Those are really a couple of the only types of weapons that really can guarantee to really beat down the health of a shell really fast. But anyway, listen, hopefully this is the end of this game. Look at this, we just annihilated them again. Shout out to all the reds. Not meant to disrespect you, but just wanted to give people an idea of just how crazy these games are. These were literally 3 games in a row, and it's like you barely even have time to catch your breath, and the game ends. Anyway, it's kind of a hoot. I really am enjoying being back in an S clan, and you know, shout out to my brothers in Brotherhood. Thanks for letting me run with you. And, you know, if you hit me up in the comments, you know, have you been on the receiving end of a beatdown like this? And you know, have you doled out beatings like this? What, you know, which do you prefer? I mean, myself personally, I always prefer, you know, that sort of Titan versus Titan, sort of our Titanic battle when you have 2 equal clans. That's obviously the most fun. But anyway, that's a little sneak peek of what it's like with my new clan Hood. Hit me up in the comments, drop me a line, subscribe if you want, and until next time, I'll see you in the battlefield.